Think you crazy, say you hate me. Sean play crazy like why you hate me.
Alrighty, hey, welcome to Barbershop.talk podcast. This is the podcast where the topics from the conversations that occur in the barbershop on Saturdays we're going to talk about today in our podcast. And that's right, we was voted one of the most entertaining podcasts in the city of Indianapolis. We're in Out the Way Studio here in Indianapolis, but I'm not here alone. I'm here with my co-host, and that is KC.
Thank you, J. Rod. It is a pleasure to co-host Barbershop.talk podcast here in Out the Way Studios. And like J. Rod said, if it comes up on Saturday, it goes down on this podcast. Now, in the beginning was the word, and it was spread by the Yardbirds, and it touched all those who had heard from the inner city to the suburbs. And that word is vigilantes. Trump has transformed the Immigrant and Customs Enforcement Agency, ICE, into his own vigilante group. Armed mass mercenaries terrorizing communities. This is not new in this land. We've seen this plan, and it was called the Klan. No laws stopped the Klan from terrorizing our communities, but instead it was the lead that made them fled.
God bless, I ain't say I choose. You or them, you ain't even gotta ask. For the ones who love me.
No, Casey, I got a question. I got a question, Casey.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like every introduction you just dogging out our current president, Donald J. Trump. Why is that?
Well, he's dogging us out.
Well, okay. I feel you. That's it.
Well, I mean, I could talk for hours about that, but I'm just trying to keep it concise.
Yeah. Okay, all right. I just double checking. Hey, I'm going to move on. To our topics today because I was in the insurance industry for years, and I mean years.
Yeah.
But they came up with this new policy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's really designed to help females, or not females, I should say help couples. Couples. It's where you buy a policy, and people have to abide by that contract or by that policy.
So, like, there's car insurance, there's health insurance, there's even pet insurance.
It is.
And now this is like relationship insurance?
Yes, exactly, KC. Okay. Relationship insurance.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, let me play this. I'm going to play this clip so you have a deeper understanding of what I'm talking about.
Okay.
All right, check this out.
Welcome to Stay in Your Lane Insurance. How may I help you?
Why haven't you called me, and why can't I spend the night in your bed last night?
Well, let's see what type of package you have. Okay, it's saying here that we actually had you signed up last Saturday for our Smash and Dash package.
Smash and Dash?
It's actually one of our inexpensive packages, but doesn't come with a lot of benefits.
What does it come with?
Well, it comes with the standard wood that could. Now, that's not just for at home. It's actually good for trap house parties, bathrooms, and in the back of any trap house vehicle.
Will you call me?
No.
Can I say the name?
Nope.
Cuddle?
Hell no.
Take me out?
Kill yourself.
What package does come with all that?
That actually falls under our girlfriend package.
And how do I upgrade to the girlfriend package?
We'd actually have to run your HOFAX.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. Question number 1. Have you ever smashed any of my homies?
Yes.
Denied.
I mean, why can't I be your girlfriend?
I'm sorry.
This happened before you. I met him before you.
It's actually saying that you're not eligible. It's just a computer. But last Saturday, you did help us fulfill our random cheat quota of the month. You are a valued customer. Next.
Oh, wow.
What was the name of that package? What was that name of that package there, that policy you can purchase?
The one she had?
Yes.
Smash and Dash.
Oh, Smash and Dash.
Yes.
Okay, that's right.
Stay in your lane insurance. I'm kind of digging that, J. Rod.
You kind of like that?
I think there's a huge market for it.
Well, what's surprising to me, they had that a new tool that you can get people background was the HOFAX.
Yeah. And he had a report on it.
Yeah, he certainly did. That was pretty wild. But they got a whole lot of policies that you could purchase.
Yeah.
To keep people in their lane.
Okay.
Stay in your lane. Now, let's check out this product, and we're going to talk about it afterwards.
Okay.
So I reactivate my Instagram account. First thing I see is you out on a date. Hashtag pissed. You cheating on me? You all hugged up with some light-skinned dude who takes amazing selfies. I take good selfies too.
Well, welcome to Stay in Your Lane Insurance. How may I help you?
Dude, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to my girl here.
Is she really your girl, or do you just call her that when it's convenient? Because checking our records, it looks like she has you signed up for the situationship package.
The situationship package? What the hell is that?
That's that gray area where you refuse to give her the relationship title, but you want relationship benefits. And according to our records, you only want to claim her when you see another nigger in her face.
Look, it ain't that I don't want to claim you. It's just that I've been hurting. Real careful with my heart.
Did I mention she paid the extra $10 a month for the no bullshit clause? So, until you make it official, you don't have the right to suggest, ask, request, or demand she do... Ah, shit. Next.
All right, okay. What? You got to help me understand this, Casey.
Uh-huh.
Was it a situational policy? Is that what it was?
Yeah, situationship.
Yeah, what exactly is a situationship?
That's like we kind of dating but ain't fully committed because one of us has a situation going on elsewhere.
Okay, I got it. Okay, I got it. So there's policies out for that now.
Yeah. Man.
Yeah, that was very insightful.
J-Rod, I think this could be the next big thing, right up there with Amazon and Facebook and Google. This could be the next big thing.
Well, if that's the case, I'm going to sign up to be an agent.
Yes.
I mean, I already got the background.
Mm-hmm.
I think I can pass the test.
Yeah.
You know, and get my license.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good for that.
Now, I do need to put forward a disclaimer from that last video clip you played.
All right, what disclaimer that'll be?
I was not the light-skinned guy she was hugged up with taking the picture. So
it doesn't matter because I take great selfies too. So what do you think about that? All right, I want to learn more about these policies, so I'm going to check out the third policy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I didn't even know you were still here.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm gonna be here for a minute though. Brother got the day off. You dig? Work got canceled.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Last night was fun.
It was, huh, baby? I put it on ya.
Yeah,
Like a little egg roll, wrapped you up, spent it around, turned it around.
Cookie.
Yeah, I opened it up and it was you in there. Yeah.
So I know you about to go to work.
No. Work got canceled today, baby.
Did it?
It did.
Oh wow, it's crazy because my work didn't get canceled. So yeah, I should be there in about 10 minutes ish. So probably gonna head out in the next 5 or now.
Say less. I got you. You get up on out of here. I'm gonna be here when you get back. You feel me? Matter of fact, I'm gonna take a little nappy nap.
Oh, you taking a nap?
Snuggle up a little.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Hey, babe.
I'm gonna sleep.
Hey, babe. Hey, can you open your eyes for a second? Hey, you're overstepping. Stay in your lane.
My brother, you are not cleared to stay over at night without her being here. That's only for boyfriend clearance, not the smash and dash package, my brother.
Oh, whoa. Who is this bald-headed nigga?
I'm the nigga that's about to throw your ass out of here before she does.
Sorry.
So that means when she leaves,
I'll leave.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Stay in your lane, agent. Always there when you need it.
And you know, I think back in the day, I think all the brothers could use that insurance.
Yeah.
That's a good policy. You know, when people used to come up to your house, you know, especially the female gender, you know, that you just really met or kind of hanging out with. It can be in your dorm room, your apartment, and you can ready to go and act like they're going to stay.
Yeah.
No, they got to go.
Yeah, this ain't the extended stay plan.
No.
You know. I let you sleep. But in the morning, you got to go.
You got to get out of here. That is hilarious, Casey. Now, that one I think we can make a lot of money on.
I think you make a lot of money on all them. I think this is a gold mine, J-Rod. Stay in your lane.
Stay in your lane insurance policy.
Man, I could have used that insurance.
I do like that. I do like that. All right. Well, they got another product I want to show you. Right?
Okay.
It's another policy.
Yeah.
So let's see what that policy is all about.
Right.
So I show up at your house and you don't want to open the door because I didn't call first? Like I need an invitation to stop by? Like I can't stop by whenever I feel like it?
Well, it looks like you're a little too damn comfortable. Have you seen our commercial regarding your package?
the world? What is this young girl doing? Oh, crazy.
Hey, Boo!
Hey, Boo, nothing. What are you doing here?
What do you mean, what am I doing here? I just wanted to come over.
It's Tuesday. It's not even your day.
What do you mean it's not my
You
day?
ain't had no plans. You could have called, sent a text.
Pause.
Smoke
Why would I
signal?
be calling or sending a text message? You weren't saying that last night when I wanted to come over. Do you have another girl in here? What is the problem?
Like a good side joint. Stay in your lane.
The side joint package actually does not cover you showing up to his house randomly when you want to. Stay in your lane.
Peace.
What? Bye.
Stay in your lane, agents. Always there when you.
Okay, all right, Casey. I got something to say about that one.
Yeah.
You know, now that's a nice package, right?
Mm-hmm.
But however, that should be a automatic courtesy anyway. It's before you pop up at somebody's house, you just let them know, hey, I'm headed there, or I'll be there between a certain time. You just don't show up, Casey.
Yeah, but see, just like on the streets, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody knows the rules. You had to pass the test before you could drive, right?
Yes.
But accidents still happen, right?
Yes.
So you need that insurance so they can stay in their lane.
That's right. Now, I know some of our listeners may not agree with that policy because I think it's good policy.
That's a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah.
No, it's not. I think it's a great policy.
Yes. Look, if you a side piece, you got to stay in your lane.
But not only the side piece, Casey. I'm still saying if you're dating, you know, if you're not living together, you're going to go. It's a courtesy.
Well, that was the side piece policy. I don't know if they have one beyond that. Because see, I think the boyfriend and the girlfriend policies got a lot more provisions.
Mm.
But,
Okay. All right. All right. Let me switch gears real quick, Casey, because you know this is Black History Month.
Yes.
And we like to celebrate that here on Barbershop.talk podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think it's very important to celebrate Black History Month. Now, I do know that there may be a current environment where they're trying to eliminate things like this, but we need to keep it.
Absolutely.
No,
they want us to forget or erase.
Okay.
We can't let that happen.
That's right. Now, I do want to say that African Americans have a lot of experience. I mean, life experience where other cultures can benefit from that.
No doubt.
Yeah, that's what I got to do is listen. Because, you know, being an African American, growing up in the United States, we have experienced a lot of racism.
Yeah.
A lot of policies and laws that was created to hold us down.
Mm-hmm.
We had discrimination in housing.
Yeah.
And they, on the job market, sometimes they had a glass ceiling. They don't refer that to females, but it also applies to African American.
Right.
But we was continuing to push through that.
Right.
And so I think we have a lot to offer. Just that other cultures need to listen, Casey.
Absolutely. Benefit from our past experiences.
I agree. So this is illustrating what we're saying. So if we didn't articulate that correctly, take a look at this. This is one of our Latinos client that sent this in to us and actually asked us to show it on Barbershop.talk.
Okay.
Black community was right, and they've always been right. And if we could push aside, the Latino community, we could push aside our racism, our colorism, we wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be here because they have been warning us about what's going on, and your empathy was not there for the Black community. It wasn't. So now that it's happening to us, now you get it. Now you see where they're coming from. Now you see the similarities. And I really hope that there comes a time where my people truly wake up, because the Black community is fucking strong. They're smart. They have learned their history, and they try to tell us. They try to teach us. Black women have tried to tell us. 92%ers tried to fucking tell us. Granted, I listened. My ears were open, but a lot of my Latino community was like, okay. And I truly hope that, yes, it sucks that we are here and that things are so ugly, but I hope that we are learning and we're growing, and it's okay to be wrong and to admit it and to try to do better next time.
I think she's absolutely right. When she said try to do better next time, she's saying the vote.
Yes.
Listen and learn.
Right. So, yeah, the elections definitely. but not just the elections, but certainly the elections, but coming out and supporting supporting causes that benefit all society, even if that particular moment might be something that's going against black people or going against Asians or some other ethnic group. Come out and support, because we all need to support each other. A lot of these different cultures and ethnicities that have come here, you know, they know that how white America looks down upon black people, right? But they thought that they were more accepted, so they didn't really take to heed, when we was trying to tell them about how things are. But now they understand that what the oppression they did on us, they're going to do on them.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think a lot of people that come to this country already know about racism, and they try to attach themselves to the white culture, feeling that they're white, but the white culture is not having that. They always have a reminder.
Right. And
yeah, see, now I want you to listen clearly of what they're saying.
Yeah.
No, the fuck out of here.
And they saying that loud.
Bunch of bullshit.
see, Casey, you trying to go over the message of the people. You're trying to go message over the people. I'm trying to play the message of the people. You just going over it. What's up with that?
Let them hear the people.
I'm going to hear the people. All right. Now, here we go again. I don't know what the problem is, Casey.
That's a bunch of bullshit.
I know. Casey do it all the time. all right. So actually, Casey, now I'm going to do this next clip because this next clip will actually support what we're saying.
Okay.
Right now, if people try to figure out what we're trying to say, I think we're being direct. But this is an actual, true story that occurred that would support. You need to listen to the black community. So I'm going to play that real quick.
An undocumented immigrant lent his life savings to help his friend start a business. When he asked to be paid back, his friend had him deported. His name was Carlos Mendez, 32 years old, from Houston. He worked construction, undocumented but hardworking, saved every dollar, $45,000 over 6 years. His coworker Mike became his best friend. They worked together, ate lunch together. Mike knew his status. In 2021, Mike had a business idea, a food truck. He just needed startup money. Carlos, loan me $35,000. I'll pay you back double in 2 years. We'll be partners. I'll handle the legal side since I'm a citizen. Carlos trusted him, gave him $35,000 cash. No contract, just friendship. The food truck took off. Within a year, Mike had 3 trucks. By 2023, he had 5 trucks and a restaurant. Carlos was still in construction, making $18 an hour. In March 2024, Carlos asked Mike, "Can I get my money back?" Mike said, "Business is tight right now. Give me 6 months." 6 months passed. Carlos asked again. Mike said, "You never loaned me money. You invested. Investments have risk." Carlos said, "We had an agreement." Mike said, "Prove it. We have no contract." Carlos showed bank withdrawal receipts from 2021. Mike laughed. "You can't take me to court. You're illegal." Carlos threatened to tell Mike's wife about the loan. 2 days later, ICE showed up at Carlos's worksite, arrested him in front of everyone. Carlos was deported within 3 weeks. Mike's restaurant is worth $2 million now, built with Carlos's $35,000. Carlos is in Mexico, starting over at 32, lost his life savings, lost 6 years of work in America. Mike posted on Instagram last month, "Grateful for everyone who believed in my dream." Carlos learned that some people will take your life savings, then erase you when you ask to be made whole.
You know something, Casey? You seen that story, right?
Yes.
In that story, a brother would have told him, "Oh, hell no." They are not giving up that kind of cash on no contract, no nothing. See, I'm pretty sure that somebody tried to tell him. Somebody tried to tell him, Casey, but
he said, "No, he white man. He good. He said he gonna double my money."
Yeah, okay. Yeah, all right. No, in fact, what's happening is right now to this country with Trump. Trump made all these promises,
yeah,
and then you go like, business is tight right now. I'm telling you, Casey, that's what's happening. That's what's happening. You know, it's happening today, and everybody seemed to fall for that old trick.
Yeah.
Because I think that okay, I'm going. I got a couple more history things that would prove what I'm saying. Because back in the day with slavery, they told those people in Africa, "You want a free vacation?
Yeah.
It's a cruise.
What?
It's a buffet free." So what happened? We jumped on that boat, and this is where we at today. It always happened, KC. Same thing with the Indians. Say, hey, if you guys just stay on that little land right there, you can have the rest of it back later. They've been on the reservation ever since, KC.
Yeah. Let's wait till they sleep.
So I think it's bad. I think it's bad. Oh well. All right. Saying all that.
No. Fuck out of here.
That's right. That's what they should have said. Anytime that a Caucasian person approach you and say, "Hey, I want to go into business," that's what you got to say.
Yeah.
No way, Jose.
You might have to show them your foot to their ass.
wait a minute. You got to repeat that, Casey. What was it?
You might have to show them your foot to their ass.
What the hell is foot to the ass?
If you don't know, you don't want to know.
Okay. Oh, hey, it's hilarious. All right. Well, since this is Black History Month, this is final message that I want to send out to all the African Americans and people of color here in the United States. This is something you should be proud of.
Thing about black people, no matter how bad it gets, no matter the oppression, the lies, the violence, the discrimination, they would still choose to be black every single time.
Oh, that's right.
And that says everything. Because being black isn't a burden. It's a legacy, a rhythm, a brilliance. They come from the first humans, the first societies, the first scientists, mathematicians, doctors, artists, musicians, everything. Blackness isn't something you escape. It's something you celebrate, and despite centuries of systems trying to break them, they're still here, thriving, creating, reinventing, dominating every space they enter. Because black people know the truth. Being black is a blessing, not a burden. A gift, not a flaw. A power, not a problem. Follow for more. Link in the bio for knowledge that will break the system.
Well, I like that because it's so true. I mean, if you think about today's society and all the successful African Americans, and also we had an African American as president of the United States, but with all those laws, policy, systemic racism, and we still was able to push through and be successful.
Yeah, I mean, we've never been on a level playing ground with white America, right? It's not as steep as it once was, but even at that, with that disadvantage, we've still overcome all these obstacles to thrive in America.
Yeah, you had a very good point. You said it may not be as steep as it was in the past, and the reason being because we pushed back.
Yes.
And we decided to no longer be taken advantage of. So yes, we even moved forward in this culture because we pushed ourselves forward.
Yeah. And we got to keep on pushing. We got a long way to go.
Yeah, and I think back to now I know a lot of folks don't like to bring up sports, but you think back when Jackie Robinson, right, the first African American that broke through the color barrier in baseball, and now some of our number one players, if not the best in the league, definitely at the top. But
both the NBA and the NFL were banned blacks for a long time, and now you can't have the game without African American players because we're the most prominent players in the league.
You're right. We can name positions, people, companies. Look at Johnson and Johnson's, Ebony, Jet, Oprah Winfrey, Tyler Perry,
and all kind of historical accomplishments in this country when we weren't even given the same opportunity. The first open heart surgery. The person that designed Washington, D.C. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. These amazing things that were accomplished by African Americans who were not given a fair opportunity, but still found a way.
Yeah, I'm thinking back of a speech that Donald Trump said. He was talking about all the things that the United States invented, and he said, "What else is there to invent? We did everything." And all those inventions came from African Americans.
Yeah.
I just thought that was hilarious.
And he's not aware of.
No, of course not. He's not aware of a lot of things. I think the only thing that he can do right now, and he struggle, is to change his diaper. No, I really do. I really do, Casey. I think change those diapers.
He can't do it. He has a staff that's unfortunately that's their job.
Yeah. I thought it would be a tough job, Casey, because changing a baby diaper is traumatizing enough.
Yeah. Well, now you're talking about 230 pounds of blah. But you know how when you had a little dog and you're trying to house train it?
Yes.
Right? And so if it pees in the house, back in the day anyway, you get the newspaper, you roll it up, take him where he peed at, and you tap him on the nose.
Yes, I recall those.
I think they should do something similar with Donald Trump. They take his diaper off, he soiled himself, and smash it in his face.
Smash it. Yes. See, I think the biggest challenge of changing his diaper, because with a baby, when you change the diaper, you can hold their legs up, right?
Yeah.
I don't see how anybody hold up Donald Trump's legs and change his diaper.
Who wants to? Actually, that whole vision is really kind of messing with me, Jay Ryder. We got to move away from him and changing his diaper.
Well, wait a minute now. Wait a minute.
That's a bunch of bullshit.
That's exactly what I'm saying. That's a bunch of bullshit. I'm going to move on because just the visual of somebody trying to change Donald Trump diaper may be upsetting to some of our listeners and their stomach.
And the hosts.
Yeah. And the hosts. Now, I really do think this guy is going to somehow push us, and I say us, United States, into war, Casey.
He's doing his damnedest, isn't he?
Yeah, because right now it's a mess in Minnesota. I mean, ICE is shooting up folks.
Yeah.
Protest is all out, and in reality, from what I have seen, is that the protesters come out with the intention to be peaceful.
Yeah.
It's the ICE that's making it violent.
Right. Yeah, they're the antagonizers. They're the ones that's starting these confrontations. The protesters are following the guidelines.
Yes.
That they're supposed to, but they're snatching people out of cars and and just all kind of stuff. It's really sad.
And they try to tamper with evidence.
Oh yeah.
But this is what's going on in Minnesota.
Governor Walz has just announced that they may be at war with the United States government. He has issued a warning call to the National Guard of Minnesota. They have about 7,500 who are in active training this week with a total of 13,000 service members. He said the National Guard is there in Minnesota to protect U.S. citizens against ICE, and he will deploy them if necessary. He said this administration is governing through fear and terror, and that the U.S. citizens in Minnesota obviously need protection from the U.S. government at this point. He said ICE agents were tampering with evidence after they took this woman's life. He said not only do we have the right, but we have the duty to protest, but he encouraged everyone to do it peacefully. He said that we have the right to march and to gather, to hold signs, to yell what you want. He said over and over again to avoid any kind of violence. We have hit a tipping point in this country. The Trump administration has decided to take out anybody in their way. Please stand with Minnesota.
Man, can you imagine? If every state had to call up the National Guard to protect the citizens of that state.
Yeah, and I'm just blown away that the politicians in D.C. don't unite to stop this. He's deploying military against our own citizens for no reason. And I want to mention a couple of names: Renee Good and Alex Preddy. Those were the two Minnesotans that were killed by ICE. There was another woman, I apologize for not remembering her name, that was shot multiple times in Chicago. And these people were not attacking ICE.
Yeah.
They weren't shooting at ICE.
No.
And it's time to take a stand.
Well, I think some people are taking a stand. I don't know if you've seen the interview with the mayor in L.A. was calling for all the gangs to meet with him to discuss a plan to protect the innocent.
Oh, what time is our meeting, Jay?
That's pretty funny. Yeah, it's real funny. But that's unusual.
Mm-hmm.
Now, also, the citizens decided to take it upon themselves because I think in our last podcast we talked about the Black Panther Party
Yes.
uniting, protecting their community.
Yes.
Now, they did this back in the day, in the 60s when it was formed, that they showed up with firearms, and when police show up, they show up.
Yes.
And that force really changed the behavior of the officers.
Indeed.
So I think that this means extreme times and extreme measures.
No doubt. And you know where ICE is going to be deployed at a particular day. You need to call out a couple of 100,000 people to greet ICE at that place.
I got a feeling when you say greet ICE, you was talking about it in a very nice way, Casey.
Yeah.
I just get that impression.
Well, I think you give them the same kind of treatment they're giving you.
Oh, I agree with that. This is what I do like about Indianapolis. Now, Indianapolis did do this when ICE was here the first time, is that I'm not certain of the communication channel that they use, but everybody knew what part of town ICE was located.
Yes.
And I thought that was pretty cool. So I'm going to go ahead and move in because now the next thing I want to talk about is that I truly believe that this dude is going to lead us not only with war by the states, I also believe that overall in different countries talking about he want to take over Greenland. Now, recently he backed up off of that, but he got a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
And I think you said earlier, KC, when somebody push a bully back, the bully never backs normally back down. Right.
Yeah. Come on. We know Trump is a punk, right? He tries to, use the fake tough stuff.
Yeah.
But when you stand up to him, he backs down.
Well, a good example of that is Canada. Because Canada is kind of known as the pushover country.
Right.
Because they're nice. Not because they're pushover, because they're nice. Oh, boy, they beat up Trump. When's the last time you heard Trump talk about Canada?
Yeah, he won't mention them again.
Not again. So let me tell you what I was talking about. I'm going back to war when he was talking about the takeover of Greenland. Because I don't know if you knew this was going on. So it might be insight. Let me tell you how Germany stepped up.
Okay.
All of NATO down on our head. So we shall see. So Germany is sending defensive military ships to Greenland. 2 different ships. One has an attack jet squadron on it. The other one has helicopters. Also, both ships have anti-ship missile capabilities on board the ship. So things are escalating ahead of time defensively for Greenland, and Germany is the first to send aid to blockade any aggression by the United States. So, and if the U.S. happens to do something to these German ships, then we'll have all of NATO down on our head. So we shall see.
See, now that's what's happening, right? Because these other countries are rallying again around these other countries. It happened to Venezuela?
Venezuela.
I can't have difficulty pronouncing that. But nevertheless, China and Russia stepped up big time to support that country. In fact, they had ships that we talked about in our earlier podcast was escorting those supply oil ships out, saying, what you going to do? Stop us. And the United States just stood there with their big fat ships looking stupid.
Yeah. And, when Trump first threw out this Greenland thing, he was all over it for about 3 weeks. Now that Germany sent those boats out there, he ain't mentioned the word Greenland at all.
Yeah. I thought it was quite intriguing. Now, we don't have any clips, but they did do some interviews with some of the citizens of Greenland, and they talk about what they thought about the United States taking over. And the majority was talking about, nah, your housing's too high. They said, no, we don't agree with your taxes. And they said, we get free health care over here. so every other country know that our system is broken. It's
not
broken.
Working. And, how long will the citizens of this country be bamboozled, right? So we don't have free health care, but we pay as much taxes as all these other countries pay. Now, they fool you because they break our taxes up. There's federal income, there's Medicare, Medicaid, there's state income,
Sales tax, real
But-
estate tax.
yeah,
I go
property
on and
tax.
on and on.
But when you add it all up, we're paying just as much or more taxes than all these other nations. But these other nations get benefits from it. They get free health care. A lot of times they get free higher education. What do we get? Nothing.
All right. All right. I agree. Hey, I'm going to put this final clip out here when it comes to the war.
U.S. will not be able to defeat Venezuela, and that is a fact. Maduro's military is one of the strongest and most equipped in South America, and their beaches right now are fortified with Russian, Iranian, and Chinese anti-air systems. These are terrifying America's Air Force. Venezuela also has 5 million reserves, including 8 more civilian reserves, who are trained for urban warfare. The U.S. has deployed the invasion force into circled area in Trinidad and Tobago, and aircraft carriers are already seen near the island. Here's the problem. Venezuela has been given Russian and Iranian missile systems that will turn any American naval ship into dust. Maduro also has one of the highest approval ratings in South America. That country is ready to fight for him. Trump has made it clear there will be land operations in Venezuela. He's confirmed this. And as of right now, there's only 5,000 Marines as an invasion force for the entirety of Venezuela. That's not going to be enough, and we could see a drastic fail that will taint America's military forever.
Oh, okay. All right. Hold on. All right. Okay. I got some comments about that.
That's a bunch of bullshit.
Now, first of all, the United States will whoop the butt. Because I want to remind him that the United States went in and took the president. Right. So right there, Lo, you couldn't stop that. But however, I do agree with him if Russia, China, and Iran partner up with them. The United States have a difficult chance or a difficult time trying to beat that. But one-on-one, I don't totally agree with him there.
Right. And what a lot of people need to understand, all of these world wars started with small skirmishes. With Austria and another country, and then it exploded. That was World War One.
Oh, and you're right.
And then World War II, Germany, invaded Poland. We just want Poland for some reason. That's it, right?
Yeah.
And then nobody did nothing, so they went after another country.
Absolutely.
And then it just exploded from there.
And you are spot on. So people, beware. Now, hopefully, this is my challenge to our listeners at Barbershop.talk. I want you to go out there in the midterms, and I want you to vote.
Yes.
Right? We need to change the course of this ship, and we cannot do it without your help.
Right.
So with that being said, Casey, I think it's time for us to close out.
Yes. This needs to be the year of change.
Change it is. Here we go.
I want to thank you for listening to Barbershop.talk podcast. Please tell your family, friends, and enemies about our podcast, Barbershop.talk, available on your favorite podcast platforms. Let's have peace in the streets. Be safe, be wise, and be loved.
And we say, go mob.